Hello, West Coasters.
Hey, Mr. East Coast, what's up?
Nothing. How's life under lockdown treating you?
Oh, we just need alcohol.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need the what do we call it? The social lubricant that is alcohol. The only problem is we can't be social.
No, it can be antisocial.
Oh, dear Lord.
Antisocial distancing?
Yes. I'm anti-social distancing. How about you?
You're the king of it.
I am. I'm also antisocial. So, we got some stuff from California.
Yeah, California Falernum from Geijer Inc.
Yep. Falernum.
We did what was the one that we did before? We did
the California Fernet.
The Fernet, that was right. Yeah, that
which I thought was pretty damn delicious. I know it's not your stuff. No. I know it's not your wheelhouse, but it's good.
Good for the cocktails, right?
It's good on its own too. It's a nice after dinner drink. Anyway, so I always say anyway. I say that a lot. I noticed in videos. I have to cut that out.
Stop saying anyway and just say Falernum instead.
All right, Falernum instead.
Because it's a funny word.
It is a funny word.
I always think of that thing in the back of your throat.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's your uvula.
Right, it's a uvula, but I think I always that thing hanging in the back.
You say uvula, we say Falernum. That's fine.
So what the hell is Falernum?
Falernum, a domestic Falernum with a California-made Jamaican-style rum as base. Another funky expression where the proprietary Jamaican-style rum brings depth and harmony to the final product while maintaining the lime and allspice notes that are expected from Falernums. This expression is a handcrafted, high-quality Falernum that will not only work in your classic Tiki cocktails, it will also work as a base and modifier in all kinds of cocktails. Interesting.
It is. So Falernum, very popular additive to Tiki drinks, Tiki cocktails.
See, I've never tasted it, so I don't know what it tastes like on its own.
I don't think I have either, but it's very common in lots of Tiki cocktails. Very common. Yep. Usually has a little bit of rum in it, like this one does.
Yep.
And I think it said that they make their own rum. Well, they have their own rum. I'm not sure if they make it themselves but it's made in California. And it's a Jamaican style. So it should be maybe a little funky, maybe.
Yeah, let me read a little more about it. So the base, Jamaican style California produced rum. Ingredients: lime peel, lime juice, ginger, almond, cloves, allspice, cardamom, bitter orange peel, cacao nibs.
Cacao.
Orange peel and cane sugar. That will be, I guess, all these ingredients, 200 grams per liter. I don't know what that means. That's what the thing says here. This perfect combination of spices, sweetness, and proof for all your cocktail desires.
So it's probably not something you drink on its own.
No, but I'm curious to try it.
Yeah,
to see what it tastes like.
How much of the rum comes out.
Well, the cocktail we're going to do afterwards is called the boxcar.
Right.
And it only uses half an ounce of it. So it must have a pretty strong flavor, or it must have a lot going on.
Should we crack this open and?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, that's a tough cork on that thing.
It is a tough cork. It's got that synthetic cork. All right, come on, today.
Today.
There we go. A wee bitty pop. A wee pop.
I'm pouring one for the satellite.
Oh, you know what? I could smell it already.
I can too. Whoa.
Wow.
Hey now.
I mean, I'm not even I just waved it over, and it's got a lot of funk. I'll leave the bottle open. I'll leave the cap open. That's got some smells, right?
Holy moly! What is that?
It smells pretty good. It smells very fragrant. Very fragrant.
I definitely get the citrus part of it.
Yeah, interesting. Lime, a lot of lime.
All those Jamaican sort of Caribbean spice notes too.
It smells really nice.
It does.
I like it. I mean, there's not an ingredient in this thing I don't like. I like all the ingredients that are in this.
It would be a perfect candle.
Candle.
Yeah, make a candle out of this thing and put it in the house.
That's you know something. You might be onto something.
My two favorite words are Falernum and potpourri.
Can we get that copyrighted right now?
Oh, let's call the Geijer people.
Let's call them. No, yeah, let's call them. California Falernum candle. I think it sounds good. It smells really, really nice. I like it. I mean, you get the lemon peel, but it's like a sweet lime.
Yes.
You know?
All right.
And you know what I also almost get? Like, this reminds me of something else, but I can't think of what it is. Oh, you know what it is? They said there's ginger, right?
Is there
Yeah,
ginger?
I get it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's ginger. Yep.
I get a good bit of
A little
ginger
bit.
on this one.
Yep. I don't get much almond.
But like a ginger beer, like a sweet ginger, like a candy ginger.
Yeah. Oh, I get the cardamom. You can almost pick out every flavor.
Yeah, it smells great. I mean, it's very, it's not particularly vapory.
No. Well, it's only 30%, so there's not a
Right.
lot of alcohol there.
Now, I'm going to give us a taste. I'm curious. And that's pretty nice. It's a little sweet. I mean, it's obviously a little syrupy.
Very syrupy. So
But
you definitely wouldn't have a lot of this in a cocktail. Cocktails that have Falernum, there's not a whole lot in there, right?
Yeah.
Right. Most cocktails that would have a Falernum would not have an added simple syrup. This would be the sweetness and the spice.
Got it.
I mean, if you want a really sweet cocktail, you could add it, but this would bring both of those things. It brings that nice Caribbean kind of tropical spice.
I like it.
It's
I
good.
think it tastes great. Like I could almost see like just doing this top it with some ginger beer or ginger ale as a highball.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be a nice simple drink. That, a splash of lime. I don't see why that would be bad.
Yeah, definitely. I was just thinking because I'm always looking for different sweet things to use in an old fashioned. You could probably use this as the sugar base for an old fashioned.
Well, funny you say that because we're going to make the boxcar, which essentially is sort of an old fashioned, right?
Pretty much.
It's not going to be much different. That's exactly what you're doing here. It's going to be a half an ounce of this. I mean, would you put about a half an ounce of simple syrup in an old fashioned and then put two ounces of bourbon or rye?
Sure. Yeah. I would definitely try this in an old fashioned for sure.
Well, I'm thinking that's what the boxcar is.
The boxcar, yeah, I think that's in the same family, right?
Yeah, I mean it looks like an old fashioned variation.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right? Yep. So I like this on its own. I think I want to give it a try in a cocktail. Shall we?
I think we shall. So
okay, let me get my stuff.
All right, we ready to try this thing?
Yeah, let's give it a try. So we got a boxcar. So it's a half an ounce of California Falernum, 2 ounces of the bourbon of choice. I imagine you could use a rye for this too if you wanted to, right?
Oh, sure. All right, here we go. Smells nice.
That's not bad.
I think you got to be careful on how much you use of the Falernum, though.
Well, that's why they said only half an ounce. So I don't really see it. A little bit's coming through. Like there is like a little bit of a gingeriness to it. But that's about all I'm getting out of it. I'm not getting that much out of it.
Interesting.
What do you think?
Well, I wonder. They probably could use a little bit more.
Maybe. Or does a little go a long way with this?
I'm going to add a drop more.
Well, I still have some in my glass because I didn't drink it all. So I'm going to do the same.
That's what I just did. Mix her up.
Give it a little stir. Because we're so fancy.
We are.
I wonder if it watered down a little bit. If you let it just sit and melt for a little bit, maybe it gets a little better.
Maybe.
That's the one thing I found.
I think that's better, actually.
It needed like a little bit more sweetness.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. That's not a bad drink.
I didn't measure out. What did it say? How many dashes on the?
The orange bitters?
1 dash. I made a little bit. Maybe a drop more. Actually, we just used non-orange ones, but I think that's could be a little bit too much bitters in mine. But yeah, definitely, this is a good drink. I like it.
It's nice. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it better than a regular old fashioned.
No, well, that's my go-to. So this is kind of hard to compare to. But did you try a cookie with this thing?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try a little bit of Oreo. Pardon my crunching.
Pardon my crunching. Pardon your crunching. It's not bad. Actually, it's a nice little drink.
Mhm.
And I think this stuff could definitely just on first pass, you could definitely use this in lots of different.
Hey, I got to say one thing. And really, this is like a no-brainer, but
Is it going to be Falernum? Say Falernum.
Falernum.
Yeah,
I could say Falernum.
Go for it.
No, the chocolate Oreo cookie with the bourbon. But that's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I like it. I would like to try it in the tiki drinks, though. The Falernum daiquiri sounds kind of nice.
Falernum daiquiri. Is that on there too?
Yeah, there
Oh,
was
yeah,
a
it
daiquiri. That
Now-
sounds pretty good.
Now, the missus is going to try something else for us. She's
Okay.
going to make a chartreuse swizzle.
Mm. Where's
so
that?
We're gonna move. That's on the list too from the website. So we're gonna move the
Oh, yeah.
camera and focus it up on her little area.
All right, let's see what she's up to.
There we go. So yes, so the California Falernum site recommends also a Tiki Cocktail, which would be the yes. That's what happens when you have too many Tiki Cocktails.
Yeah,
So you have a chartreuse swizzle, which is green chartreuse, but because I only have yellow chartreuse, that's what we're going to be using tonight. 1 1/4 ounce of green chartreuse with the California Falernum. And then because we're talking tiki, it's pineapple and lime juice. So we're going to do my typical fresh squeezed lime juice. It would be a 1/2 ounce of that, which we already have. 1 ounce of pineapple juice, a 1/2 ounce of that right in here. Now I'm pretty partial to this Falernum, and this flavor profile really, really is critical in many of the tiki cocktails. So I really am a fan of that. And then we're going to go to the yellow chartreuse. So this is 1 1/4 ounces of yellow chartreuse. They say green chartreuse. We're going yellow, so we're going to put 1. And you know this really exact 1/4 ounce measure I just did there. And then we're going to shake it up. That's my favorite part.
The shaking?
Shaking.
Nice.
And then we're going to, I think, so they don't give a specific set of instructions. So we're going to do I think we're going to do a gated pour into a, let's see if we can see how well I figured that out here. There we go. All right, and there you have a chartreuse swizzle. So we're going to give that a try.
Where's the pineapple leaves?
Hey, if we weren't in quarantine, I could have gone to the market to get those. But you know, I'll take that under advice to fly down to the Caribbean and actually get the fresh pineapple as soon as we can get on a plane.
Excellent. Sounds like a plan.
So here we go.
All right, tell me how it is.
That is one darn good cocktail.
Sounds like,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Let's see.
Yeah.
What's the mister say?
Let me try it.
Give it a try.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. That's a winner.
Right.
The swizzle is a whizzle.
Yes, and so we talked about that the Falernum is a little bit sweet. The cocktail that we just made, if you like it sweeter, you could add, because there's a fair amount of chartreuse and some of the juices. So if you like a sweeter cocktail, you could add a little bit more of the simple syrup. You could even add a little more Falernum. But that flavor profile is really nice. That spice really comes through.
Sounds delicious.
And we got
Sounds
a couple
delicious.
of good cocktails out of this stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, I'll tell you, this boxcar thing, now that it's kind of settling in and kind of coming together, that's pretty good. That's nice.
So that's actually really tasty.
That is really good. I like this Falernum stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now I have nothing to compare it to because I've never tried Falernum on its own.
So I saw something kind of interesting somewhere that it's sort of in the orgeat family,
Orgeat.
which is also in a lot of tiki cocktails.
Yes.
And sometimes they're substituted. Yeah, you can use in some cocktails it's a Falernum, and some you can switch out to an orgeat as well.
Okay, I can
So,
sort of understand that because they have the almond and that kind of stuff.
Correct.
Yeah.
Although the orgeat is just an
It's
almond,
just
like
almond
just
syrup.
an almond syrup. It's a syrup. It's not an alcohol. So the Falernum it can either be an alcohol based, which this is, which is a rum base, or you can do a Falernum that is non-alcoholic, that is just like we talked about, like a simple syrup based. Orgeat is just almond based. So you can swap them out, but the Falernum really gives you that really, really nice, I'm a real fan of this, that really nice spiced flavor.
So how do you like this particular Falernum?
Okay, it's really amazing. So I'm just comparing it to another sample I happen to have on the side here. There's no comparison. The California Falernum, by far, just.
And she's comparing it to a very popular brand of Falernum.
Yes.
Okay.
And this California Falernum, hands down, no question, hands down, outstanding compared to a very popular brand that you can find.
All right. Well, that's a ringing endorsement.
That's a winner.
If ever there was
That's a
one.
winner.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a solid A coming
It's a
from
solid A.
LA Cocktail. Awesome. So yeah, I like it. I have nothing to compare it to, but I like it on its own. I liked it, with the bourbon. I think it made a really nice drink. And then the chartreuse thing sounds fantastic. I'll have to give it a try.
Yeah, that looked pretty easy to make. You have chartreuse around the house. You just
I do not, but I can get some, of course.
yeah, you can get small bottles of that stuff too.
Sure.
Good.
Well, and the
That's what I want.
chartreuse has that kind of, I would say, herbal shrubbery flavor profile. So it has
That's
that,
my wheelhouse.
And it's
Oh,
French.
exactly,
You love the French
right.
stuff.
So
I
that
do.
combined with this was a really, really nice combination.
Awesome.
So that's right up that tiki cocktail profile.
We got a
All
winner.
right. All right, cool.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Excellent. Well, thank you, West Coast. Thank you, LA Cocktail, for playing
Thank
along.
you, East Coast.
This
Good
was
there.
fun.
That was real good cocktailing.
That was awesome. Thank
And
you
thank you
to, is it
Go ahead.
Vision Wine and Spirits?
I believe it was Vision. I think that was who sent us the nice.
Yes. Thank you to them for sending an East Coast, West Coast bottle.
Yep.
I will
And-
definitely say that this will be my go-to Falernum.
All
All right,
right,
folks.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.